Hey everybody, and welcome back to Zyphyr Flux Plays Banished. In our last episode, we finished off the final tutorial, which was the trade, showing us how the trading post worked, and now we're about to dive into our new city. So, scissors. I hope it doesn't cut us. So we're going to pick hard. A hard game begins with 4 families, clothing, food, firewood, and tools, but we don't get any livestock or seeds. Keep our disasters on, fair climate, stick with the large map, and of course we're going to use valleys. So, without further ado, go ahead and jump in and see exactly where they put us off in. Oh, this is not a good sign. It's a snowy village. That's a painting I remember from my childhood. Looking for sheep. Finding a place to start. I think I'll find a place to start. Now they drop us down with 4 families. What I like to do right at the start, oh, right next to a lake too. And a tiny little peninsula. What I like to do right at the start is pause the game and find where my initial area is going to be at. Oh. And I think I found it. Oh, we got some nice areas going here right at the start. This river right here is going to be our main trade route, so probably going to stick a fishing dock right here and possibly a trading post up here. So, first thing is first. To get these people to survive, need to go ahead and get our good information windows up here. Let's see, put this in the right spot so you can see it. I'm going to leave the map up there for me, but it's going to be hidden behind the camera. You see it right here. Alright, tell me that's flat. Yes, it's flat-ish. First thing first, we have to get food. Go ahead and throw us a fishing dock down. Go along the river. To the start of our road. So we got a fishing dock. That'll help us out a little bit. Oh wow. But we're going to need something else. We're going to need a gatherer's hut. I'm going to put that as near as I can to the land. Now, because there's no forest right here, we're going to need to make one. So, we'll do us a forester's hut. Oh, crap. There's a mountain right there, too. That'll get us... That'll get us pretty good on the forest, because the guys that I put in this building popped them over here. Now these we won't build right away. And one last little piece. We'll throw a hunting cabin down. it right there? It's about as close as we can get to overlapped. Oh yeah, that's right. Road over to the fishing dock. I was thinking about going north, but we'll probably go south. So, to build all this stuff, we're going to need some resources starting out. So we'll go ahead, chop that little section of forest down. We want to stay away from our circles as much as we can to help the forester plant his forest up. So we got plenty of wood coming in. We can go ahead and take a large chunk of the... Ooh, there's actually not that much stone right there. So that'll work for the stone. Do we have any iron? We have a little bit. Not much, but go ahead and collect what we can. Now I like clearing the areas from this manually, just so the guy in the forester hut won't have to do it. So that's all cleared out of rocks, and on the outside of the circles we're clearing out the trees. It's not a whole lot of trees, so. Can probably it's gonna take away from we'll stick a couple up here for 2 of the families, but our main expansion is going to be down in this direction. So we're going to start off building the fishing dock and the hunting cabin, or the houses. The things we're going to need as well, almost forgot, is going to be stockpile. Do 10 by 8 because we're about to clear a lot of this out. We're going to need a place to put it. Now I wanted to take care of the removal in this area first, so we'll have some place to stick all this stuff that we're going to be storing. So now that we've got our initial little town laid out, we'll go ahead and bump it up to 10 times speed and see what these guys do. Immediately going after the iron. Nice collection of people going after the stockpile. That'll start. That's finished off. Now they're going to start filling it up. People coming from all over the place. Fishing dock, I do believe should be first. Reserve of logs is low. Of course the reserve of logs is low. We haven't cut any yet. Got some stone coming in here. They loaded? No. Actually, thinking about it, quick pause, and go ahead and remove these 2. move down here, and move him in with the rest of the little town. So we'll do that right there. So all our people are going to be living together, and I'll eventually stick the woodcutter, the blacksmith, tailor, and storage barn down here as well. But let's go ahead and get them working. I thought I paused you. Ah, no wonder the fishing dock's behind. 26. We can go ahead and start them building. Gatherer's hut's gonna need 3. As soon as that fishing dock is done, still early summer, unpause the gatherer's hut, and we'll stick 2 fishermen to work down there. Leave this, see how they're going to be performing. I know I got a lot of stuff on the screen, but this is all going to go away as we get everything built. Bringing in supplies. They haven't started bringing in stuff for the houses yet. The gatherer's hut needs 3. Well, it doesn't need 3, but to quickly build it needs 3. So we'll do 2 gatherers, 2 fishermen. Now, because we've already got a pretty nice little forest going inside here, they will go ahead and get some food together. Ooh. Oh yes, I forgot. The storage cart also acts as the firewood. Oh, no. The initial stock of firewood is in the storage cart, but once I get a woodcutter in here to start making it, it'll go ahead and be stored in the stockpile. So we've got our clearing going on. A little bit of food. We got 212 fish so far. So, looking good so far. We'll bump this up to 4 builders so we can get 2 houses building at a time. No one's in those. So we can get rid of the gatherer's hut and the fishing dock. And then cabin up here. Ooh, this might actually be bad. We've only got 4 people in a house. Let's go ahead and boost priority on the houses. Okay. That's half of our people. Late autumn. We're actually getting snow early this year. Okay. 1 person's cold. They need to kind of hurry up if I'm not going to lose any. Reserve of firewood is low, so now people are going to start getting cold. To combat the cold, we need a woodcutter. Reserve of food is low. They're going to continue to bring in food. So even though the reserve is low, it's going to continue on. We got 3 houses up. And they're building the 4th. So, got our food storage. Not really set in stone, as it were. Go ahead and expand the road out. And before we need this forest to come in here, we gotta have this guy built up really fast. Did I? No, I didn't. We're done with the houses. I want this done as quick as possible. Only need 3. So I'll drop that down a little bit. You really micromanage your people a whole lot in Banished. Come on. Don't stay cold. Okay. They're still a little cold. No. For a second I thought they were about to die. The hunting cabin. Actually, the hunting cabin probably go up pretty quick. Woodcutter's done, so we can go ahead and add one of them. So, we got a little food coming in. It's not enough. We got our woodcutter making firewood. And we got our fishermen and gatherers getting our food together. I don't know how they can be cold in the spring, but he's going to be doing his thing. He's making some firewood. And actually, go ahead, I didn't get it, and demolish this structure, which is our storage cart. And they'll actually take this. Oh, crap. No. Crap. Cancel removal. What we want to do is increase priority on our barn. Because before we break up the shelter, we're going to need a place to put all of our stuff. Food is low. It's low, but it's not really low. So, we got them warm. We got them housed. We're getting the storage together. Move this over here. They're building it up rather nicely. At which point we can go ahead and trying to staying stuck on that window. Remove our structures. It's giving us a warning. Our tools are low because it just can't see them in here anymore. Place to put stuff. Place to make firewood. Places to stay warm. Place to put stuff. And we've got our food production almost underway. So, because the hunting cabin got done first, I'm going to go ahead and have them start building it. Need a bit more wood. Hopefully I'll be able to fix it to where we can go ahead and take a bridge, probably right here, because that's a nice little chunk of supplies we can utilize. Yeah, a mountain right here, so that's really not going to work. Yeah, we need our bridge somewhere up in this direction. We need to keep an eye on our wood. We've had our first tools starting to break. To fix this, we need a blacksmith. 32, 55, and 32. You actually have enough to get him set up. And obviously, downside about no tools is your productivity drops greatly. I think we had 6 tools left in here, but they haven't moved them for some reason. So let's tell them to go ahead and do it. So we've got everything coming in here. We've already got venison coming in, so that's good. Another source of food. The bonuses of having a wide variety of food, like right now we've got venison, roots, onions, mushrooms, and berries, and we also have fish. This is a low variety of food considering that they have 8 different crops you can plant, 8 different trees, and also 3 different groupings of livestock. I don't know if it's venison or beef we get from cattle. I think they may just term it venison as like a catch-all. But we also have chickens, which obviously give chickens, and sheep, which give us mutton. Alright. I said in the tutorials that logo means that they have reached the upper limit of our production. So the fuel limit right here, 200. If you want more firewood, you just raise that up. But because we've got so few houses, we don't need a whole lot of firewood just yet. So we'll leave him at 200. And because he's at his limit, he'll go around town and do odd jobs, just so he remains productive. We've stopped getting warnings about our food being low. But those guys are still running around without anything to work with. Did I? No, I didn't. I thought I had. So go ahead and remove all that stone. Only going to need 2 builders. So we got 7 laborers clearing this area out and doing these trees down here. I actually have to walk quite a ways for that. That's why we use the increased priority inside the tools and reports. Get them working on this a little faster. So we're dropping off the stuff. We've got plenty of iron now. We were borderline right when we started. So, blacksmith, we'll watch him get built. Don't need our food. And, aha. Now we've got our footprint. Once we get our footprint in here, our builders, let's see, Weavery and Arabella are going to start working on our blacksmith. Since we've got plenty of laborers, I'm going to go ahead and put a blacksmith in his job, which brings us a new icon. The question mark means there are citizens without jobs, and just means his place of business hasn't been built yet. As soon as this gets a roof, that question mark will disappear. This is actually our first building. Well, not as soon as it gets a roof. As soon as he gets close enough. Picking up wood. Picking up iron. Now they're making us iron tools. This is one of our first buildings that, actually our first building, that offers a variety of products it can make. And that's iron and steel tools. You'll see that steel tools take log, iron, and coal, but we have to have a mine before we get coal. Since we got our tools coming in, we don't need the blacksmith anymore. We can go ahead and unpause our forester's lodge. Ooh, what do we have low? We have low tools warning. But that'll eventually go away because, let's see, who is working here? Weavery is our blacksmith. He must feel special. He's the one that actually built the blacksmith. So because I unpaused our Forester's Lodge, I'm going to go ahead and bump our speed back up to 10 to get them rolling right along. So we got our people working. Apparently it's faster just to cut across the yard than it is to go through the crossroads. Forester's done, so we can add one of these guys. Now we only want him to plant. You can either cut and plant, or cut or plant. Now we just want him to plant so we can fill out this area right here with trees. So the gatherer's hut right here and the hunting cabin will have a better area to choose from. And I do believe with that we have reached the bare necessities. Well, a little bit more than bare because we've got 1,000 food we can play with on our next expansion. But right now, it looks to be as though we've cleared out some land. We've got a place to store stuff. Everybody's in their house. And these houses are getting full, so that expansion is coming up quick. A place to store our produced goods, such as our food, tools, and later on our clothes. A blacksmith to keep these guys working hard all the time. And of course we have our food gathering area. We got some fish coming in here, got some venison from the deer, and we have a variety of food, mushroom roots, berries, and onions coming in from the gatherer's hut. Now this is a staple of a beginner's diet. And here in Scissors, we can go ahead and say that we have made a successful start. I do believe this is where we'll call our first episode. Well, actually our 5th episode, but our first in an actual town. Just want to say that if you like the video, be sure to click subscribe. I also broadcast on Twitch, and be sure to check out my page and you'll see the link to the live stream over there. I like streaming pretty much every day. So, like, follow, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do, and I'll be sure to see you again in the next episode. Y'all have a wonderful